Righto, everyone, and welcome again to Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. My name is Tynaeus Vane, and in the last episode, we made our way up here to the lower Earthen Peak. The lower Earthen Peak, I call it the Tower of Poison. It's not a nice place, it's full of poison. But there's a good... The enemies here aren't too bad, but they're bad enough. In between episodes, I leveled up. Because don't want to waste your time in the tedious affairs of things. So yeah, we're making our way through the Poison Tower. That guy usually, he's supposed to ambush you, like, right here. Why he didn't is beyond me. You gonna lunge at me? Uh-oh. I'm in a bad place right now. I'm in a very bad place right now. Alright, so what you usually want to do... Oh, he just died. He just up and died. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, I kind of am. That's beside the point. This is Dark Souls. Welcome to Dark Souls. So, yeah, what you want to do is... You run up here so he doesn't kill you right off. And you just stab him. You're supposed to stab him, not let him stab you. There, like that. See? Then what you want to do with this guy is lead him through the bottles of poison. Feel the poison, Goldie. Feel the poison. It's actually a throwback to like 2008. Wow, that was 2008 was 8 years ago, man. Ugh. Alright, so I don't know what happens by lifting these. Oh. Okay, so they're just bottled, they're literally just full of poison. That. The item. Illusory wall ahead. Well, there isn't. The reason I know there isn't? Any reasons. You can probably tell if there's going to be an illusionary wall because there's usually like a break in the floor lining, if that makes any sense, like where the floor meets the wall. So these guys, you basically want to try and get behind them and then backstab them. Or just kick them off the edge. That works too. Either one works. You know. Either at all. Then it is then. Ow. I don't know. I'm asleep. Yep. Like I thought. Alright, so you don't want to get cornered. That's also a thing you don't want. So you don't want to get poisoned, and you don't want to get cornered. That is obviously what has happened in the past 3 minutes. Not fun, man. Not fun. But you know what? I'm okay with it. You know. One of the biggest things about... You know what? I'm going to use... I have 25 of them. I'm going to use one. Why not? One of the major things about Dark Souls that somebody playing Dark Souls really needs to learn early on is that it's all about learning. You're going to die. Like, there is no doubt about it. Like, when Demon Souls came out, you cannot tell me that there was any single person that was able to play through that game and not die. The first boss you're supposed to die, like in Demon Souls. Excuse you, did I say you could drink? I didn't, sir. But yeah, you cannot tell me that there was a single person who started off playing Demon Souls and didn't die at the first boss. Like, these games, you're meant to die. Ow! Excuse you. I still haven't figured out how to get that item. I don't even know what that item is. Like, I'm pretty sure. Oh! Oh, is that how? Oh, okay. Be careful. Yep. Just gonna lift this. This is usually just to make sure that you don't get poisoned. Like, you can still hit it, but right. Right. So I don't think these guys cause bleeding. Alright, so one of the biggest things about this area, one of the reasons I call it the Tower of Poison is because it's full of poison. These poison bottles make no sense. Devotee Scarlet. Now, do I need to summon this person in just yet? I do not, but I want to. I'm gonna go over this way because there's an item down here like. Alright, so poison, yep, there it is. Now just be careful because there is a mannequin right there. And you just need to keep watching out for that guy shooting arrows at you. Is there anything you can do about it? No. Devotee Scarlet. I don't know if she does miracles. I don't think I've actually been able to go through this tower and not have her die. Probably. There's always that first. Let's see if I can parry this guy. First time I've actually parried any. I mean, not like that, but. Alright, so. Did I miss that guy? No, he's a level up. He's a. Alright, so one of the things that you want to do, very handy tip, I didn't actually know this the first time playing through this game, or at least playing through this area. New message, torch required ahead. Rate it because it's true. Set the light. Now, you're going to need to do this if you want to beat the boss in an easier fashion. Set the entire place on fire. Step 1. Step 2 comes later. But yeah, it's kind of important that you do that if you want an easier time with the boss. I'm not saying it's necessary, but I'm saying it helps. We can't rest at the bonfire because it devotes Scarlet move. Alright, so you want to be back here. Reason is because it makes your life a whole heck of a lot easier. So yeah, these guys do still cause it. Yep. Fight him, then you can top. Alright, so what usually happens is the guy at the top of the steps runs over and pulls this lever. Now, I'm going to pull the lever twice because this is what happens. He pulls that lever, that comes out. Comes down. Now, this can only happen once as far as I know. Okay, you can pull it. Okay. Black fire bombs. Now, if you see on the wall over there, there's a plate right there. Careful. Annoying as all get out. Oh, hey, look. You got that, Scar. That's poison. Why I didn't think that was poison was beyond me. Beyond me. Right. Just gonna go up. Oh, okay, that's a mannequin. Why is the mannequin on the ladder? That's what you get. Oh. Excuse you. No honor. You actually find out about these mannequins. I think you find out about them through the item. What's the name of it? I can't. I can't do words right now. I can't do words. Description. That's the one. Oh, hey guy. This is why we have a friend. Now there was actually a shade back there that you could join. Well, you could have join you. Blue show your wall head right. Actually, is that really that? Can I throw a knife at that? I mean, I'm gonna use one of these. Find out. Oh wow! Oh wow! There is. She was the person firing cannonballs at us. Spell Quartz Ring. What's that do? I mean, I'm probably not going to use it, but... Oh, it increases magic defense. I remember finding the Spell Quartz Ring +2, but I don't remember finding that one before. That's cool. It's actually really handy. I didn't know that was there. Okay, so... Assassin Man. But you want to take care of this lady first. Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. Who's you? I actually really want that set. And all that's sticking out of the wall is his leg. His leg is sticking out of the wall. Alright, so... Where's that? It was a Dragon Crest Ring. There it is. Extends length of spell effect. Okay. We're finding a lot of good spell items. Alright, so over there is a boss. That is the boss that we will be fighting. However, there's a bit more of this tower to discover. Okay. Okay, just go right ahead, Scarlet. Don't worry. Alright, so I'm gonna let her take care of that. I need to heal up for some reason. Grave Warden Cuffs. The Grave Warden Cuffs aren't that bad, but they're not exactly great either. This Poison Stone. By the way, if you notice that it looks like there was some water here or something here, this was actually poison. Like, this area is filled with poison. Like I said, you don't need to light that that windmill on fire, but it absolutely helps. Seriously? Really? You just have to roll through all the poison bottles. I mean, I don't blame you. They do look fun to roll around in, but you know what? I'm not gonna be like... Flame butterfly. Okay, so we see her over there. She hit us from there. I mean, you know, she can't. So what we do is we pull out a bow. Because we have bleed arrows. And bleed. I can keep this on. Alright, so also, this is continually spinning, so it's... I think you take damage and going... Oh, no. I done goofed. Oh, look, a mannequin. One thing I've actually noticed in my Dark Souls play is that I sometimes don't... I'm on the defensive a little bit too much. And it's not necessarily a bad thing that you stay on the defensive, but at the same time, it's not a great thing that you're on the offensive either. We have a friend down there. I actually have yet to figure that area out. We actually staggered. Oh, okay. I've been having a problem with my internet recently. Ironically, if you find this on the internet, you found this on YouTube. Desert Sorcerer's Gloves. I don't like dealing with this lady. I Now with any enemy around a chest, you need to be very careful because they wooden chests especially. Oh, that's a trap. That's a trap. I keep getting souls, and that's because the my friend is helping me. All right, so hi devotee. I should call her Scarlet, not devotee. Village of foul devotees. All right, so we have a friend down here we've seen before.
We went through a lot together. Take this as a token of our friendship.
All right.
Don't be shy. They were meant for you.
We were told not to trust him.
Well, we meet again.
We just talked.
There's treasure this way, but I have a bad feeling about it. I don't quite have the guts myself. Well, we meet this. I don't quite have...
Alright, so I have no idea actually how to get into this area. I seriously do not. Like, illusory wall, no, like, the door just doesn't open. I believe it's from another... It's obviously from another illusory wall. Most likely. I don't know, though. What the heck? I keep hearing... Oh! Did she go through here? Yeah, she went through here. Alright, so one thing you want to be very careful about in this area, there is a trap. It's an ambush. 2 mannequins that usually pop right on down. Except it looks like she already took care of them. Alright, so yeah, see, this is the way that we come from. That's where the door is. Is there another... Oh, first of all, there's a guy right here. No, there's a guy right here. There's an item down here. I believe they're flame butterflies. Simpleton Spice. Look how much I know about this game. Alright, so... we want to go around this way. This is actually the way you're supposed to go, instead of the way I went. You know, I think I mentioned this before. You're supposed to go here before you go down to the gutter. Because of this guy, right here.
Shush. You idiot. Stay quiet. I'm on the run. Don't give me away. You're a fugitive too, eh?
Not really, no.
Yeah? Why else would you be here?
This is Dark Souls?
It's got death written all over it.
I'm here to kill things, yes.
You want to climb down here?
Yes, please.
I can lend you a ladder.
You can.
But, how much can you offer me? Why, yep. I'm trying to help you, you know. Have you no gratitude? Downright rude, really.
Well, he says downright.
I've got a soft heart, so I let you off. This once.
Yes.
All right. It'll be just a moment.
Now, it's up to you whether or not to actually spend the souls on this guy. And there's a ladder, like, notice that there's just a ladder just sitting there for no reason. And then he just moves it. This guy is actually a ladder smith. He's actually called a ladder smith.
Go on ahead. I won't offer this to you twice. Oh, what is it? What do you need now?
Learner gesture, frustration. Now we can also buy a few things from him. The reinforced club, the whip, the claws, and the wooden shield. Now these are the claws that you can... These are not the same claws as the mannequin claws. These are actually slightly better. But they basically cause bleeding. The more you use them, you can buy 2, put them on both hands, act like Wolverine, up to you. Now these are the see the thief mask? That's actually different than before. It's actually kind of cool looking. I might just get it just for aesthetics. But, you know, I mean, that's not always a good thing to do for aesthetics. Also, there's this, which is a key, I believe. I can't remember exactly what you do with it. I remember somebody telling me what it does, but, you know, but only for show. But yeah, I'm actually gonna get that.
Find it.
But first, we're gonna pull out our bow. We have a little friend up here. And that didn't kill. Hello, little friend. Thank you for your item. See, they don't offer many souls. Radiant. It's always worth it for life. Now, for what we spent on this is actually a deal. Pharaoh's Lockstone and Twinkling Titanite. See, the Pharaoh's Lockstone that we had to buy from that woman in the Cardinal Tower, it was 4,000 souls for a single Pharaoh's Lockstone. But we got two things. Wow. How much was it again? 6,399. Also want to get the hat for no reason.
Find it.
So what we do is we see if we have any souls to chew. We do not. So in that case, he sells them anyway. Like he will always sell that. There's no doubt that he's gonna. He moves back to. Oh, I need to talk to him.
Have you heard? Well, apparently, there's this monster lady, right? And the poison does wonders for her body. You know, health, beauty, that sort of stuff. And I thought only human women were so petty. That creature, she was human once, you know? Yeah. In fact, she was wed to the prince of that nearby castle. But her husband? He had feelings for another. The princess was desperate and sought eternal beauty, hoping that it would restore the prince's affection. You see what I mean? Before long, the princess's ire transformed her into a monster. Now, listen here. When do you think this all happened? Long ago, when this very land was called something else. We say Drangleic now, but countless kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot. And this won't be the last. Oh no. That damned hag just can't let her old flame go. She's going to get us all burnt. God almighty. I'm not going to die in this dump. God,
Alright, so basically what he was saying there...
all the best.
Basically what he was saying there is that, first of all, it helps us with the boss, because that's the monster lady now. Then she's just destroying these things for no reason. But basically, we're gonna pull this, and hopefully she doesn't... I've done this before, and Scarlet here has, like, died. Like, she went right under. And then we need to go up here, otherwise it's gonna fall on us. There you go. Now I'm actually gonna do that again because I figured out how to get that item. Wow, she's actually really keeping up with me. I'm surprised. Oh, I haven't figured out how to get that item. Darn it. Alright, so... Mirror sheet. Alright, so I mean, I guess it was worth it. Anyway, so the point of talking with that guy was that he is going to give us ladders in Majula. Like I said, is it necessary? No, it's not. But, you know, one of the things I like most about this game is that you're allowed to go whichever way you want to. But yeah, I like going around and exploring things. I honestly think that getting that item is going to be a lot more difficult than I originally thought. Wait, no, not that one. There's one. Yeah, the one down there. Like, I'm still kind of confused as to how I get there. I'll figure it out. Anyway, we're gonna fight a boss before the end of this episode. Stop it, Scarlet. But what we're gonna do first, I don't. Oh, by the way, you should probably. I should probably show you this. There's a chest in here. Going to do this, shove this, and then grab this. Now, if you look at that chest a moment, you'll notice something is amiss. Whatever you do, do not open that chest. At least, not yet. Okay, so the reason this is here, this is actually water. It's whenever you're covered in something, you just wash it in water. Yeah, you wash it off in the water. You take a nice little romp. It's actually nice. Alright, so what we want to do here is do this. And then we let her take care of it. Because it is not only poisoned, it also had blue. Dark gauntlets and the work hook. The work hook is actually really cool. I mean, it makes you feel like Captain Hook, but other than that, it's not really. It's nothing to write home about. That's what. That's the best way to describe it. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure that there aren't any like illusory walls in here because it looks like there should be here. So poke that. Okay. Didn't work. Alright, so there is no illusory wall there. Okay, so what you want to do is go up here first. Before fighting that boss at all. There is, I believe, a chest in here. Yes, there is. Now this chest, unlike the other one, is not a mimic. You know why? I'm happy about this. Petrified something. I honestly don't know what the petrified somethings do. I legitimately do not. And it bothers me that I do not. I haven't actually figured that one out yet. But, you know, cannot use bonfire. So, since we lit the bonfire, this is where we will spawn. So I guess this means I'm going to be using my repair powder. I'm okay with using repair powder. And we're also going to summon Jester Thomas here, because why not? Repair powder, please. Thank you. Alright, and now we go on to fight the boss. Okie dokie. Actually do considerable damage. Ow! Alright, so the thing about this boss, like I said before, she thrives in the poison. Like, that's what our good friend was telling us, the laddersmith was telling us. Alright. She sometimes uses her tail. But yeah, see how we're just like... she's really not that hard, but if you do not burn the windmill, she will, there will be like aerial poison. You know, kind of like those little things we're spraying about. And if you see that like green glowing effect on her, she's standing in the poison, so she's healing. She actually hasn't done her magic. It's all been just, oh, I'm poisoned. So, that boss is actually a lot harder solo. I want to actually see something. Okay, so yeah, this. Okay. I done goofed. Anyway, this actually gives me a little bit of time to talk a little bit about the next area. Alright, so the next area is one of the biggest PvP zones in this entire game. Probably the biggest. I mean, I guess it is. I wasn't actually into Dark Souls 2 at the time of its, like, when it came out. Scholar of the First Sin only came out only last year, but like, the DLCs were already out, I believe. I could be wrong, probably am, but here's the thing: this area remained mostly the same. Like, yes, there are always changes between this one and the other Dark Souls, but you know, this is absolutely the most PvP related zone in the game. Now, for those of you who have already played Dark Souls 2, you already know what this area, you know. For those of you who don't, it's a very warm place. It's not only got the sun shining down, a lot of fun. But anyway, so one of the biggest things about this area for me is that it really changes my playstyle. It really does, because there's a lot of game changers in this area. Now, you don't need to change how you play necessarily. I just do. This is my first time in a dexterity build, so yes, the Iron Keep. Be ever so tilted and, well, sunken area in the game. First thing you want to do when you get off that elevator, go down here, light the bonfire. Whatever you do, do not step on these. I'm going to show you why you don't step on these. That is why you do not step on these. Push over. Just sit here. And then I'm going to end this episode. Now, I don't want to go too far into this area at all. At least right now. I will in the next episode. But the biggest thing about this area is that there's a lot of fire, but at the same time, there's just a lot of hard enemies. We also meet a merchant, which he doesn't like give us anything right off, but we need to buy stuff from him, like every other merchant. The more you buy, the more likely they are to give you something. They only give you something once, as far as. But anyway, I digress. Point is that this is the end of this episode here. I am going to show you the first guy, though. These are Alon Knights. Now, these guys are actually a lot tougher than I thought they would be. But, okay, so I guess I'm doing a lot better than I thought. Probably not going to be in the next episode. Anyway, so those are the main guys that we're going to be fighting. We're going to try and get to the Smelter Demon, which is the boss of this area, the first boss of this area. Yeah, then we'll start working our way through this monstrosity of a place. But that does it for me right now. My name is Tynaeus Vane. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Right-ho!